All right, guys, so we have my dad here today, guys, and as you guys can see, we got a lot of boxes sitting over here. The process has finally started. So you want to tell them about what we have going on?
Well, today the day we're gonna go full bolt on. As you can see, we got a lot of goodies here. A lot of work needs to be done. We're gonna try and get all of this stuff on today in the car. We got intake, we got PRL intake. We got a bunch of stuff. Man, this ain't even half of it here yet.
Yeah,
we still got more stuff inside.
So we got a lot of surprises and goodies, especially in these upcoming videos that I'm gonna be dropping here. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be going full bolt on, and I got to share this experience with my dad and show you guys the process. And of course, the best part too is what you were saying, like the best miles per gallon getting is what, 25, so you get more power, and you're gonna even get way better gas mileage. So that's another dope part about going full bolt on. You get the power and you get better gas mileage, so that's pretty dope. All right, guys, so we got the quick jack set up, so we're about to lift the car up, but I wanted to get you guys a rev of how the stock intake sounds. All right, so that's the stock intake. Definitely you can hear it's a lot muffled for stock, which is insane. So what we're going to be installing today, guys, as you guys see as the title, we're going to be installing the PRL Intercooler, and we're going to be installing the PRL Charge Pipes. And in this video is going to be like a continuation. We're going to be doing the PRL high volume intake as well. And we're going to be installing another thing, which is going to be a little surprise down the road, as well as some aesthetics. So right now we're going to go ahead and jack the car up with the quick jack, lift the whole car up, and then we're going to start taking off the intake, taking the battery out, and then of course we're going to do the bumper so we can install the new intercooler and the charge pipes. So guys, in this video we're going to be doing like a step-by-step with the intercooler, the charge pipes, and the intake. So if you guys buy all these parts at the same time and follow our steps, you should have no problem installing all of them at the same time. So we're going to go step by step on how to do this. You guys can get the best video online of doing the install. So let's go.
Okay, we're gonna unplug the mat sensor. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Unplug it, and then you want to move this out of the way. You just pull these clips forward, pull it forward like that, and the rest of the side over here like that. And next thing, we're gonna take all of these off. We're gonna take these off.
And he's using a Phillip head to just unscrew it and loosen them up. For now, we're probably just gonna take this section off for the meantime. And now there's a bunch of tins that's holding the box together.
Start removing the 10 bolts.
There we go. So that's one. So basically you got to pinch these two tabs to try to get this out as well. We got to use a long extension to take that 10 out until it starts loose, because the bolt's just going to sit in there, and then when you pull it up, the bolt's still going to be in the little socket. So that's good. All right, so now we're going to start taking out these nipples that you guys see in this little corner that holds the intake up here. There's one on each side. Just like that. Just like that. And then there's one underneath that's in that he just pulls from underneath. And then it looks like there's nipples on this as well, or you could pull the whole intake out. So what you do, you pulled it from the bottom?
Yep, yeah, hold it on the bottom and just pull it up.
So how'd you do it? You just took your hand?
Stick my hand underneath here.
Underneath the intake box?
Yep, and just pull it up.
And pulled it up, okay. So then the whole intake box just lifts straight up. And now we just lift it up after we pop that out. And as you guys see, all the grommets and bolts and everything is still intact.
Yeah, which we're still using.
We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it again. So we're just gonna place this to the side.
We gotta remove the battery. The battery has to come out on the battery tray.
So what bolts we have to use?
Well, we're gonna
10,
disconnect the
10,
battery from 10, everything basically 10.
This out of the way.
Thing out.
Yeah. Then we have another one for the battery tie down over there, another 10. So now he's just gonna lift it up. And it has a whole casing and everything. One thing that's nice about this car compared to my Type R FK8, they basically built the battery tray in half. So all you got to do is take out these 10 mils for half of the battery, as you guys can see. That's all you have to do. Instead of mine, which the whole thing you have to take ones out on the firewall and everything, it's half of a battery tray. You see it? So it's split in half, which is nice that they did. So right now we're gonna start taking out all of those 10 mils. Getting out now. So that's 110. We're gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab that one, move it. Make sure you guys don't lose these bolts.
And we gotta take this little thing out so the whole thing comes out.
Yeah, so there's another clip right there he's referring to. Right there, he's gonna try to take that out. And then the whole bracket comes out. So I guess you don't have to take this bolt out, right?
No.
It just holds another bracket in place.
Yeah, not just to hold this bracket.
Okay. No. Right now we're gonna stop right here, and then we're gonna start taking off the bumper. So we're gonna stop right here and start taking off the bumper, guys. And then we're gonna keep the same orientations for how the stock factory stuff is, the way the clamps are. We're gonna take note on that. Of course, we're gonna put that same sensor for the charge pipes back the same way. Take those 2 bolts off. This airline has to come out. But first we're going to take off the bumper. Trim tool set. So we're going to need this right here. And we also sometimes I use this little pick tool to get some of those clips out on the top. So now we're going to show you guys what clips need to be removed.
We're going to try and remove as a little bit as possible, because I mean this front bumper could come off without taking out a bunch of these stuff here, all of this stuff. We already took this one out.
Yep.
We'll move on to the next one here.
Go 2. We gotta take this one out, the most important one. Yep. Yep, you guys can see the whole thing.
It becomes loose when you take that out.
Yeah, the whole thing's already coming loose. Cool. And then we got to do these 10s, right? These are 10s?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
cool.
You have the sensor here, right? First of all, you gotta unclip it from out the bracket, which you could use your hand and just push. There's out the bracket right here.
So we're gonna do the bottom, and then we're gonna go back and unplug it.
We gotta do the side stuff. You gotta take these screws out now that they get a bump off. All of these.
So there's a 1 screw right there by the fender liner.
This has to come out.
And then there's 2
these clips have a screw.
And
it has to
come
out also.
There's a screw right here. You have to go at at an angle, and you have to unloosen it. Yep, so here's the screw. He already took out these two clips. It's gonna be kind of hard to show you guys, but
the other one,
because it's dark. But there's a clip right here,
you see the other one there?
and then there's a clip right here. Got to do the other side too as well. So there's a fill up. Cool. All right, that first 10. There's another 10 right there. There's another 10, so those are 3 10. And he's gonna do the same thing on the other side. And that one's out. Okay. Cool. So that's one clip.
Gotta be careful. Damn thing and falling.
Oh yeah, the rocks and stuff. Yeah, this car, these plastic catches so many rocks. It's ridiculous. So you got those two out on that side?
Yeah.
All right, so he's referring to these two over here in this corner. Okay, so you have to take this out to the fender line.
Yeah, this one here. And they get over here too. See? That's it. This one also.
And there's two on the other side?
Yeah, I got one here, right here. And I think that's all that's one. Let's try and see what's happening. See?
And then we still got to do the sensors. So guys, this car has 3 sensors. There's one in the middle, and there's one on each end right here where the little sensor is up here that you have to unplug when you're taking the bumper off. So we did like a little tape job from when taking the bumper off. It doesn't scratch up the headlight and stuff. And over here. So that's how it looks. And now we're going to take it off. So all you got to do is be gentle, but you have to like pull on it and wash the tabs. He has one, he popped one off already, but you do got to kind of be gentle and kind of like stick your hand behind it. You said it's nerve-wracking?
Yeah, because you don't want to.
You want to break the clips, yeah.
Break anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
You want to try not to break anything.
Yep. So he's kind of like sticking his hand inside of there behind the bumper. So you kind of have to like lift up on it.
Oops. You want to hold over here, Hunter?
What you just did?
Okay. Well, I start removing it from over on this side.
On this side. So what he did was start pulling his hand down here to push the clips down. What you guys can see is the clips at the bottom are basically sticking into those holes right there. So what he did was pushed it down and pried it down so it could slide off. So now what we're going to do is unplug these clips now. So there's one right here in the middle. You just have to pull down on the tab and plug it out. So that's plugged out, and then there's the sensors on the side for the front bumper has to be plugged out as well. So there's one right here that's plugged out, and then there's these tabs over here,
Okay.
and then same thing over here. There's that one that's right here, as you guys can see. It's that sensor right there. I have to unplug. So I'm gonna stick my hand in here, push down on the tab, and then I'm gonna put my hand in there on the corner right here to get that clip out. There we go. So that's the last thing. So now we're gonna put that in the grass somewhere. So now we have access to the intercooler underneath here, as you guys can see. All right guys, so now we have to take the shield so we can get to the rest of the charge pipes. So we're gonna have to take these off right here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. And we're gonna have to take this piece. So this piece is gonna have to come out, and then this piece is gonna have to come out. So you just twist them, and then they come out.
Yep, just twist them and come right out.
2, 3, and then 4.
Again.
Well, we already have one fall out, so, but we have an extra clip inside. So there's 2 Phillips right there, and then there's Phillips on the side, as you guys can see. On the thing? 2 back there too?
Yeah, 2 Phillips.
March over the rocks. And then this has to come out. There's 2 clips. And then there's another one on the other side he's gonna take out. Cool. And then we have this bar underneath that needs to come out, as you guys can see, so we could get to the charge pipe that's going into the turbo. So this bar has to move. All right, so you said it was a size 14, right?
Yep.
So that's the last bolt out, and then you're just gonna slide this out. And so that bar is officially out. Cool. So now we have access to the charge pipe over there. The same way that the clamps are orientated, we're gonna put them back the same way. Clamp is for the one charge pipe, goes up to the turbo right here.
These are 12. These ones are 12. That one up in there is a 10. The cool thing on follow when this thing come out, nothing.
It's not. It's sitting here. It sits in that bracket.
These are the 212.
The 212s are gone on each side.
10s.
And now you're gonna do the 10s. Yep, so that comes off. Yep, puts it to the side. Yep, it's out. Back it is out. Cool. So then he's gonna sit down and take the intercooler out. Right, so it just tilts forward. Yep, like that, lifts up out of the slot, and then it comes out. Yep, and the bottom of the intercooler sits
right in that spot. Right
in that spot. Yep. So we have to put those on the new one. We have to slide these off and put these on the new one.
All right.
Yep. So that is the small baby intercooler. So we have the stock intercooler, this little baby intercooler, and that's basically half of the whole PRL intercooler. So what we decided to do is, what you said you wanted to do was what? Black it out?
Yeah.
You wanted that?
Basically, I wanted to get the black one, but the black one was not available. It's more easier to get the aluminum one than the black one. So we got the aluminum one, and we just spray paint it black with some flat black engine paint that can handle the heat and everything. So I think it came out pretty good.
Yep, and this is how it looks.
Yeah, we just going for a little stealth look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he wanted a stealth look.
It's gonna be like a sleeper out there.
A sleep. He wants to go for the sleeper look. So if anybody mess with him on the road, I guess, yeah, it's not NA. But that's the difference on the two. One thing I want to point out is the intercooler is gonna go on like this with the PRL logo on the driver's side. So the PRL logo is going to be on the driver's side, and this basically is going to be the cool side. So when you guys look at the charge pipe, This is the hot side where the air finally comes in. Then the intercooler cools it down, and then the cool air of the cool side goes down into the engine and the throttle body. So yeah, this thing is really massive compared to the stock one. So now we're gonna go ahead and start taking out the charge pipe.
So we're gonna loosen this up,
That clamp.
this clamp, and then we're gonna take this bolt right out here that's holding this piece in, so we could take this whole piece up.
Yep.
So we can mark it up to try and get it back exactly how they had it.
The charge pipe. Yep. And then we do still have to take out this piece that we're gonna be replacing as well, and we're gonna replace the charge pipe. So all of that's gonna get replaced. So he's just gonna use a Phillip and start loosening up this clamp and slide that off. He's gonna put that to the side.
110mm bolt right here that holds it.
Cool. So what he's gonna do a little bit different is he wants to keep it all connected. So he's gonna route the whole thing out. Just like that. And we're gonna put this to the side first, and we're gonna remove the rest of the other side. Cool. And PRL does supply new O-rings, as you guys see here. This is the factory one right there, and then we already have these covered up, but we do have some ones that came inside of the PRL box. Did open up the PRL box earlier, and the PRL box is right here because we wanted to paint it, and they did package the box really nice. So I want to show you guys what it came with. So it came with this little card, and Zach packaged with care by him. Zach did an amazing job. Put 3 of these and 2 of these in here. He gave us some stickers from PRL, which is dope. He hooked us up with 2 of them. And then this is the PRL O-rings that is going in the PRL intercooler right here. So we're not using back the OEM ones, we're gonna use back this one. Taking off the charge pipe. First thing first we're gonna be doing is removing this little hose right here. So you lift it up, and then if you want, you can use that tool, clamp it on there. There we go. And then just tuck that away like he did. You want to see if you can move that out the way, and then see if you can use the Phillip. You want to disconnect that? All right. And push it back. I'm pulling it. Just push it back. There you go. There you go. Yep, you just got to push down extremely hard and then pull it back. Yep.
All right, now we're going to take these 2.
Yep.
12s.
And then you're just going to rock this thing. Okay, the whole thing moving now. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to tighten these up and keep these back on here in case we want to lose these later on. And then we have to move this sensor over to the new charge pipe. Open this up, the charge pipe box. Nice packaging from PRL. Feels like Christmas, huh, Javante? You getting some new packages?
Not for me.
What you mean? You ain't gonna be driving?
Nope.
Yeah, right. When he feel that boost, when he feel that extra power, he gonna be like, oh man, y'all pull over, let me drive this thing. When you feel that boost kicking is a different story. We got like a box right there. We got some couplers. What else? We got some more couplers. That looks for the turbo side. We got the after the cold side charge pipe right there. Oh, we got the new charge pipe, the aluminum piece. Nice. Looks like some quality piece right there. And then what else we got, Durante? What is those?
The clamps.
We got the clamps. Yep. So this is all the stuff. You want to open up this box and see what's inside of there? Oh, so you got a new piece. Oh, they package it up nice to you and everything. Okay, PRL. Dang, look at them. Okay, you want to take that out, Javante? Nice. They give you a whole new piece. So I'm guessing, I guess we could compare the two and see if it's bigger. And put them side by side. Yeah, look, it does look bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's bigger. Yep, it is slightly bigger. so we can get some more airflow, more boost. So that's what he was pointing out. The flow is bigger and everything. Is it more of a smoother flow?
Flow and everything.
Yeah, I see that. It's more of like a smoother flow and everything. And then you got this new piece right here. Yep, just like that. So probably gonna put the new sensor in and install this first. Yep. So the PRL logo is gonna be
throttle
like this. Oh yeah, it's labeled inside, right? Yep. This is PRL CTR throttle body coupler. So you know.
And this side goes to the.
Yep, that's how it goes to it. Yep. So this side goes to the throttle body, so it's gonna look just like this. Where you can see the PRL logo just like that. So now we're gonna move the sensor from this side and put it in here as well. So those are going for those, and then the bigger ones go for the other one. 10 millimeter.
Yep.
And then
you
when you take this off,
with this.
Yep, you have to be careful because it has O-rings on the back of it.
There we go.
Yep. And then if you guys look at the back of it, it has O-rings and stuff to snap it in. So if you guys want to clean it off, it has like a little bit of debris and stuff back there. Just clean off the back part. You see where it has a little buildup? Goes in there snug. And then make sure you twist it. Yep, it lines up with the bolt. Use the same back OEM bolts.
Okay.
It's straight and everything.
Yep.
Straight. And then when you tighten up, you just need to snug it in place with the 10 mil.
And that should be good enough right there.